when you figure out what's actually being done just to get your attention.
Anything against the brother Charleston White? I don't believe I belong on a platform with him.
Okay.
As you can see, my message is very much about the best interests of the community. It's about saving our children, our men, our women. It's about building schools, which I'm actively doing. Okay.
What college this nigga graduated from, what kids he done counseled. We don't know none of this. So
You automatically notice the degree of intelligence when the person is talking. Omar Johnson talks with intelligent. Charleston White just talking. And he know as crazy as he talk, which is as his normal behavior, talking crazy. For some reason, black people gravitate toward that behavior. And in all it is, like he said once before, I talk like that because when I talk crazy, folks like me more, folks make me money, and it's all about making money for shock value. Umar Johnson is serious when he talking about. Charleston White just talks to get attention, and the crazy he talk, the more people gravitate toward him, which makes no sense to me. That's crazy.
So yeah, Umar Johnson.
As someone who has, done some things that many people would consider deplorable and unforgivable.
Like when he put a bounty out on Shador Sanders, which is Deion Sanders' son, the football player. I think people forget about that. All these youngsters as being killed, he laughed about and mocked the person that got his life took, that got unalived, and for some reason, folks ain't canceled him yet. This dude has not said anything positive when it comes down to putting himself before the black public. But like I said earlier, it's all about the crazier I act, the more attention he's getting. And I don't understand that. We must be really bored to see somebody to actually make us think, but it don't make you think positive, it makes you think negative, because Charleston White is nothing but a clown, a fool, and put here for attention.
Messages are not the same. The missions are not the same. The work is clearly not the same. Clearly not the same. Now, he says he's a community activist. I don't know what he's doing. I can't speak to that. But you're damn sure ain't done in these streets what I've done. You understand? I'm the most influential school psychologist in American history, hands down. I save more black kids from prison and special ed than any other psychologist, educator, or person you can name. Like I said, I'm not knocking it.
But that's one thing they got in common. Charleston White been to prison. He went to prison for unaliving somebody. Got out. He talk about the community. He talk negative about the community. The only thing they got in common is the opposite what Umar Johnson is trying to do versus what Charleston White is trying to do. Charleston White is deplorable, and every time I see him on somebody's channel or YouTube page, I laugh about it. But I know why I watch it, because I can't believe somebody actually put this man on their channel just for attention. Because they don't like him, but they know there's a lot of people that suffer from I need something to excite me mindset, and they like what he talk about. Why? Because it's off the wall. If anybody talk crazy, you get more attention from talking crazy than you do with talking like a man, like Umar Johnson, with common sense.
Whatever you're doing, it don't compare to what I'm doing. And I just think in the podcast world, sometimes these guys go out of their way to reduce those who are credentialed and expert in their field and put us on the same level as someone from the community who simply has an opinion. Right. And don't get me wrong, I'm humble. I'll bust it up with anybody. Mm-hmm. But with my 6 degrees, my credentials, my achievements and accomplishments in life, what I'm doing to serve our people, you're not just going to bring anybody in with me and say, y'all going to have a head to head.
He's saying exactly what I just said. They want to put Charleston White on anybody's show. He had unless you know how hungry and thirsty that some of these YouTube channels are to get likes and to get attention. Shannon Sharp had him on his show. The basketball player had him on his show. Uh, what's the quarterback name? Cam Newton had him on his show. Why would Cam Newton have somebody on his show that talks off the wall, that don't make no sense, nothing he said. And his favorite line is, Every time he's getting ready to say something, and I'm not downing the man. I'm trying to figure out what's the big thing about him that's got America wanting to see more when all he do is make us look more ignorant than a lot of us are. Like that's why Umar Johnson is saying, if you want to put me up against somebody, put me up against somebody that's debatable, not somebody that's just gonna say anything for shock value. That's what he's actually saying. Put me up somebody debatable. Don't put me up against a clown that he's just gonna say stuff off the wall and I'm supposed to respond to that. That's what he's saying.
No, sir. We can't have a head to head because he's not on my level in that way. You feel me? And because of the shock value because he operates on shock value. I don't operate on shock value. You ask me questions, I give you my honest.
Did I say that before he said that? He operates on shock value. And we so thirsty to watch folks say stuff, just like what he said about the rapper that got unalived. He talked about the rapper bad. He talked about the rapper's dad. He talked about who does that. And what's so sad about it, they put it on YouTube and was actually let him say what he said. And right then he should have got canceled, or they should have canceled because that's wrong for what he did. But the reason why everybody know about it because they put it out there and everybody watched it. Like I say, I don't watch him for entertainment. I watch him to see the stupid things he's going to say, and I don't understand why people gravitate toward it. It makes no sense to me. And Dr. Umar is 100% right. Every show he's on, he's just like Corey Holcomb, even though I do like Corey Holcomb, but he's like Corey Holcomb. He gonna say some off the wall stuff to make people want to watch.
Answer as a scholar, not a YouTuber. I'm not a YouTuber. I don't have a YouTube. You see what I'm saying? I might be the king of YouTube, but I don't have a YouTube. You're not going to take what I bring to the table and sensationalize it and trivialize it by bringing this person on set who's liable to say anything. You understand? I'm not going to sit there and you come crooked.
What did I just say once again? He's liable to say anything. Now, this is my first time watching this Umar Johnson video. And every time I say something after I say it, he'll repeat what I just said. And that's what I just said. The man is going to say anything to get a response. He's not going to talk intelligent. He's going to talk enough to where he get whoever he's talking to a little hype, and whoever's listening going to be smiling and can't wait for more and all into the channel. And Dr. Umar is 100% correct when he's saying, why would y'all want me to debate with somebody lesser than me other than to make him look foolish? But Umar Johnson is too smart for you to make him look foolish.
Crooked out your mouth, which he's known to do. That's just going to cause conflict. All for what? So you can get views and likes and clicks and snaps. I'm not into that.
What did I just say? He's saying stuff just so he can get views, likes, and snaps. That's it. And we, as African America, loving it.
That shit. You see what I'm saying? And for me, it was disingenuous for the guy to say what he said. Because that was a private conversation. You asked me for the interview.
Right.
Cool, let's do the interview. Then you come back a couple weeks later and say, can we bring him on there? I'm not feeling dude. Right. Not to mention, he's made several repeated disrespectful comments about me. Okay. So you want me to sit down with somebody who don't know me and has disrespected me plenty of time? Who the fuck you think I am? You see what I'm saying? Now, if he never disrespected me, I still wouldn't have wanted to do it because he's a loose cannon.
What does he just say? He's a loose cannon. But everybody, but I'll say this for the people that's had Charleston right on their show. All they're doing is using this black man. And I feel sorry for him because they don't believe nothing he's saying. They don't believe in him. Watch on everybody's show that Charleston White has went on, and they just let him talk. You know why they let him talk? Because he's making them money. He's getting people to like the video. He's getting some people to subscribe to the channel. But they're using Charleston White for the attention because every time somebody see his name, the first thing they do is they want to jump on to see what he's saying. They don't care who show he on. If they say Charleston White, he gonna. And the only reason what I got against Charleston White, he's a negative influence for black people. He makes more and more black people want to be more ignorant on YouTube then spread positive information for our young people to view and for our young people to see. And it makes no sense, but it's whatever.
And I don't really rock with his format. You see what I'm saying? I'm somewhere else with it. Don't get me wrong. I like to clown around and joke and all that too, but there's levels I don't cross. I don't think he has levels he don't cross. And because of that, I don't think we should be seated together. Now, if you're doing work in the community, I salute you, brother. Keep doing your work. If it's meant for our roads to cross on some activism type shit, we can do that. But debate, you can't debate me. I'll take a quote from John Henry Clark. He said, I only educate people. Excuse me. I only debate my equals. All others I educate. I could give you an education, bro. Ain't gonna be no debate. We not on the same level. And the problem with the social media world is they like to put us all on the same level. So I be able to tell people, I'm not that guy. I'm not him. I'm not him. Look at.
I hate to stop him right here, but he's 100% right. Remember what I just said? He's on everybody's channel like he on the same level as them, and that's what social media likes. They likes to see on these different YouTube channels and almost like he on the same level as they are, but they not. That's why I say they're using him, because he's not on a level as nobody's channel he's been on, but they're using this young man, and because you could tell the way he talk is something wrong. Something mentally is wrong with the dude. He keeps jumping the fence. He's on this side of the fence talking negative about black folks, talking negative about women, talking negative about anything that got something to do with black. And then he's on the other side of the fence that he's does stuff in the community, and he helps the youth, and he talks to youth, and it's like I say, whatever gets the person to want to watch and want to see and want to know what he's doing out here, he's gonna say. Either side of the fence he'll be on just to get attention. And y'all making a man rich. And it's crazy. Wow.
Get my body of work. It's more than videos, bro. What do they do when they off YouTube? They don't do shit. So you're not going to put me on a level with these guys. We are completely different. When I die, I'm going to be written into the history books for the things I've done. And I'm not even done yet. When I die, these other people are going to be written into the history books for shit because they ain't done nothing. So you're not going to make us equal because we're not. No disrespect to him, but I'm not sharing space. First of all, I don't even like to lecture with other people. You feel me? So just to show how it's not personal against dude, I don't even like to lecture with other people. If I'm scheduled to speak in Atlanta or Miami or Houston, and I'm thinking it's just me, and the organizers of the event bring me him or him or him, bro, you can have him on stage, but you're not having him with me. Well, Dr. Umar, we thought he'd be a good match. He's not a match because he's not on my level. You're not going to give my platform. You feel me? You're not going to give my audience to somebody who's a hater or somebody who's a scammer or somebody who's an opportunist or somebody who's not fighting for black folks. So this is not
all four things he just said. It's all four things I just said. Scammer, hater, opportunist, and he's sucking out of all black people to where they I guess they, like they say, the more shock jock that a person can be, the more attention that they'll get. The more crazier a person can sound, the more attention they can get. The more loose cannon a person can act, the more people want to see more. I don't understand that, because all they're doing is bringing the black community down, because a lot of the stuff that's being said is something negative, but he's still there. And I don't understand it. That's why I say Dr. Umar Johnson is 100% correct. They want him to debate Charleston White for what? For Charleston White just say any and everything that makes most of the time makes no sense. 99% of the time he's saying stuff that make no sense. But whoever's viewing it, because they don't know no better, shit, they think he making sense.
just the YouTube world where I don't share space. If you notice, most of my lectures, 95% is me alone. I've shared the stage with David Banner. I've shared the stage with Dr. Claude Anderson. That's really about it. You feel me? I'm not sharing my stage with nobody else because they not on my level. People wanted me to share the stage with all types of guys in the country. Bro, what works have they done? What institution are they building? You're not going to put them on my level because they don't belong there. They got to earn that shit. You want to sit next to me, you're going to earn that shit. And you're not going to earn it by running your mouth on YouTube. I want to see evidence that you are doing real works in these streets. And until you do that, we not tag teaming. I don't need to tag team with nobody. What I need to tag team for? I ain't been tag teaming. I'm good. Y'all need me. I don't need y'all. Leave it there.
He said he doesn't want to collab with you. He doesn't want to.
Now, first of all, watch the way this guy's gonna talk and tell me how he talking. Do it make sense? What he's saying, do it make sense? Or he just talking because he know the crazier he talk, the more excited people want to get for him and Umar to get together and talk. Umar ain't a child. Umar, that's a grown man. This is a child talking in a man's costume. Listen to the way he's getting ready to respond to this.
To be on the same podcast with you. He pretty much ran down all of the things he does for the community, and he said he doesn't want to be with anybody who disses the deceased. He just said he's not really too fond of you, and he doesn't want to be anywhere near you.
Yeah, niggas that wear dashikis.
Did you see what the first thing he said? This who y'all following? This who y'all loving? This who y'all are going crazy behind? We're something is wrong with the black community that we're suffering from attention deficit. Anybody that's crazy can get our attention. Why do I not like him? Because I feel like he's robbing mentally from the black community, and that's to the celebrities, to the regular black everyday person that's walking this earth. He's robbing from you. But when you put them on your shows, you making money off of them, which means y'all using them on y'all YouTube channel. And when you put him in front of black people and they listening to him, I hope y'all don't believe nothing to come out this. Look how he started out. He waited for a while, and I know everybody's sitting back saying, "Ooh, watch what Charleston White getting ready to say. He getting ready to say something real intelligent." Yeah, Dr. Umar said what he said, but let Charleston White talk. Now he finna be intelligent. Let's watch how intelligent he talk.
Them nigga don't mean the goddamn. Them nigga be wearing dashiki trying to look cool with good haircut. Yeah, shit don't mean nothing to me. Yeah, players don't wear dashikis. I'm a player type motherfucker nigga. Nigga, and I ain't trying to put two bitches in one household like that nigga. So we ain't the same kind of nigga. And number three, he a beggar. I ain't no beggar. He been begging to get his school built. I don't beg for nothing. Not even pussy. So yeah. No.
This is y'all hero. This is who y'all run behind. This is who y'all follow. Really, black people?
We ain't the same kind of nigga. And I ain't got no like or dislike for the nigga. I just know homie, the strongest man in the land is the man who wake up every day and ain't got to ask nobody for nothing. And as long as he been talking to the people, naming himself doctor, he been asking and begging our people for money. As long as I've been talking to the people as Mr. Charleston White and now comedian Charleston, I don't ask for no money. I don't post my cash out.
Y'all know why he don't ask for money? Because he's making money off you anyway. When you subscribe to his channel, he making money off you anyway. When he goes on somebody's YouTube channel, whoever YouTube channel he's on, paying this dude for being on their channel because they know a bunch of naive black people when they see his name on Donald Duck's has Charleston White as a guest. Everybody clicking on that channel because they see Charleston White. He can fool y'all, but he not fooling me. The reason why he's just not asking for money because he's gonna get money regardless from the people that subscribe to his channel, from the people that like everything he say, from all these channels he's going on, he's getting paid anyway. Read between the lines. Only thing people talk about Umar Johnson is about the school. What about what the message with the man saying? I give a damn about the school. Because he already said he paid for the school, still getting the school worked on, and school or not. I listen to the message, not about a school. But the only thing they got every single time from Coon D.L. Hughley to anybody that speak a Dr. Umar Johnson's name, the first thing they go is on the school. Go in on his character. Go in on who he is. Go in on the things he say. Don't go in on the school. That school, the school, and who the man is totally separate. Because last time I checked, talk about he used that money to put in his pocket. He uses money to buy a big home. He uses money to do this. He uses money to do that. If you're gonna talk about the school, then tell us what he did with the money. And when everybody knows he was going from place to place trying to get a school, and he finally does have a school. But watch Charleston White leave that out, that the man finally does have a school and trying to get it renovated. But he's not gonna talk about that. Watch.
I don't post no super chat. I never ask for donations. I ain't trying to build nothing but something but in my village. And I say, this is what I'm doing. And people come join in to help. He's soliciting. So he can give a list of what he's doing, but there's no documentation of what he's done. I can tell you all the things that I've done, but I can also provide documentation of the things that I've did and still do. So that's the difference between me and him, nigga. So I tell Dr. Umar Johnson, documentation beats conversation. And nigga, if I get
No documentation don't meet conversation. Because as we know, anybody can get a document and put it before the camera, and the shit been wrote in crayon. You know, pulled off the like some of these doctors, dentists, and lawyers do, pull off the internet and put and change the name and make a certificate. Stop that foolishness. Everybody listen to foolishness. I'm one of the ones that don't. That's a bunch of foolishness. People pull that stuff off the internet, and we already know type person you is because your background tells you who you are. Come on, dude. Come on now.
get on that stage, nigga, I'll kill his career so I'm gonna let y'all continue to respect him, nigga, but I know him. And I know some people I can put on this motherfucker right now, in this career right now, nigga, tender dick, weak, calm, and motherfucker.
This is y'all hero, and I'm gonna stop right there. This is who y'all follow. Keep following. Y'all can go a long ways. Look what he just said. And this is somebody that y'all want to deal with. Like I said, I just needed to do this YouTube page channel and program to let y'all see that stop following this man. Have more sense than this. Think about what he's saying, because all y'all doing is making a man rich. All y'all doing, every channel y'all go on that y'all see his name, I understand y'all like shock value, but let's get sensible and try to do stuff for us as black people instead of looking at everything negative. Everything this man just said in the last 15, 20 minutes, cursed, call names. The Umar Johnson call him any names. The Umar Johnson curse about him. The Umar Johnson say anything about him to downgrade him. He just told the truth about who the dude was, and guess what? He just proved everything Dr. Umar said. He just proved him right. Well, one more. I was getting ready to leave. Let me give y'all a little bit more than a little more who y'all following.
Boy, like the calm. I ain't no calm freak, nigga.